Welcome back to Turn Pain into Power podcast. Today's episode, y'all, take a seat, grab you some tea, baby, because I'm about to put y'all on. This for my girlies. How men will string you along. Y'all, I have been through this a number of times. And let me just say, first of all, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And remember that when you subscribe to the channel, this is how you start your journey on turning your pain into power. And please check out the custom t-shirts available on TikTok, Pain into Power Shop. And stay tuned because this week we will be going live with my live art showcases on TikTok. Yes. So let's hop right into today's topic. How men will string women along. Y'all. Number one, future faking. Yes. Empty promises, saying that they're going to do things after meeting a certain type of financial status, after building with you, buying a house. These are really, really good examples because these are the types of men that always want to paint an illusion in a woman's life, with no intentions of fulfilling that promise. So future faking is something that my ex-narcissist did a lot because he knew, and this will happen in relationships because after a period of time, they have gathered enough information to know what you want out of life. So it'll be easy for them to say, oh, once we get this business open, oh, once you loan me X amount of money so I can pay my debt off, then we can go ahead and buy that house. Then we can go ahead and buy that car. So trust me, when a man has no intention to fulfill their role, to fulfill those empty promises, this is prime example of future faking, y'all. And they only do this to string you along, to keep you in the same dynamic that they have, to continue to have access to you, knowing that they're not worthy of that access because they really don't have no good intentions with you. Number two, using you to help them build them up while they're struggling, with no intentions of going back into you, no intentions to reciprocate the energy that you have blessed them with. When a man is out here struggling and he's trying to be with a woman to help him out of that hole that he's in, trust me, ladies, he is just stringing you along so that when he finally gets to the level that he needs to get to, which is out of that struggling situation, then he can go ahead and get with the women that he wants. Because when men are struggling, 9 times out of 10, the woman that they will be with, the woman that they will get with, is the woman that's going to help them out of that hole that they're in. Is a woman that has resources, has connections to resources that they need in order to get themselves out of that struggling situations. Never trust a man that is always struggling. Like they say in the Bible, you must judge someone by their fruits. If you know a friend or somebody that is always in the same circumstance, always struggling, always going through some bullshit, trust and believe he is reaping what he's reaped. So he is really, those are the fruits of his labor. He's if somebody, sun-kissed, if somebody is always in a fucked up situation, there's just no other better way for me to put it. Look around. Why this person is always in a fucked up situation. Look around at the people that are no longer accessible to them for them to use them, no longer connected to them. If they're always beefing with family, if they're always financially unstable, if they're always broke. Let's not put it no other way. If he's always broke, he's always struggling, he's going to leash on to the woman that can help him get out of that hole that he's in. And once he takes everything she got from her, once he is able to leash off and take all her resources, he will go ahead and pour into the woman that he wants. This is what you call a woman that gets them to their next destination, a placeholder. That is the type of woman that a man that is struggling will get with. A lot of the times a man will get out of jail, and this is the type of woman that he will stay with until he gets out of that struggling situation and then is able to attain the woman that he wants. Number 3 is giving you false hopes, knowing that they have no ability to be able to help you with something, being that they don't have any financial stability, any emotional stability to be able to show up for you, and consistently telling you that they will help you with something. Creating false hope in a woman will be the prime example of a man that is stringing her along. No intentions to fulfill those hopes that they are painting, that illusion of the charming man that they're trying to paint to you so that you will stick around. Number 4, telling you what you want to hear, but having no actions to back it up. A man that is constantly telling you nice things, but does not back it up with actions is a man that is stringing you along. He knows he doesn't have the ability to substantially give you what you need and what you deserve. Don't let any man out here tell you your value. Trust and believe the man that treats you the worst knows the most of your value. They know what you're worth. They just don't have the ability to give that to you. So they have to paint that illusion, and they have to go ahead and make you believe that your value is worthless. So a man that talks a lot, and I'm talking about sweet nothings, a man that talks a lot and puts no action to back it up is a man that is stringing you along. Remember to thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And remember that when you subscribe to the channel, this is how you start your journey on turning your pain into power. And number 5, the most important one of all, y'all. Making no effort to change negative behaviors and habits that affect you negatively, that affect your mental health, your emotional and physical health. So when you express to a man something that you dislike and he constantly does it over and over again, it is a pivotal example of how much he does not care about you, of how much he does not have your intentions with you. So he doesn't give a fuck. You can tell a man one good time of something that really bothers you, and you can see that when there is no changed behavior, that man indeed does not care about you. So number 5 is when a man makes no effort to change behaviors, habits, anything that you don't like. And I'm not talking about something small. I'm talking about you ask a man to do one task, or you tell a man to please take your shoes off at the door. This is a perfect example, because this shows how much he does not respect you and how much he does not respect your boundaries at that. So a man that you tell need to take your shoes off at the front door when you come to my house, but constantly comes in your house with their dirty ass shoes, that is a prime example of how much a man does not care about anything that has to do with you. He don't care how you feel. He has no empathy for you. He don't give a fuck, y'all. And he is just stringing you along. Please, please, please steer clear of these men that have no pure intentions, do have an agenda. Trust and believe they do have an agenda, whether it's having you to hold a place as a placeholder, whether it's just to string you along so that they have access to you. Regardless of the matter, this man does not care about you if you have expressed how you feel about something that negatively affects your mental health, your emotional state, or physical well-being, and he still does it without a care. And he claims that he didn't know. That's number 1. When you tell somebody repeatedly more than once, after one time, I mean, one time is enough for a grown-ass man. Let's just be real. But if you tell somebody to please stop doing something, he don't respect you and he don't care about you. And he has no plans to change that habit, because at the end of the day, he don't have no respect for what you care about or how you feel. He don't respect how you feel. Thank you for tuning into today's episode, y'all. I hope this helps, especially for my queens out there. Never let a man string you along. Yes, don't let nobody string you along, ladies. Know your value, know your worth, and stay blessed in these streets. I hope this helps, and I hope this really gives you clarity and confirmation, because these niggas, well, these men won't, especially if they want to string you along. So thank you for tuning into today's episode. Please make sure you check out the custom t-shirts and my artwork available on TikTok, Pain Into Power Shop. And stay tuned for my live art showcases on TikTok this week. Pain Into Power Shop. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. It is absolutely free, and that is how you show love. All you have to do is thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is how you start your journey to turning your pain into power. Have a blessed one.